So let's take a look at what we have found in our research. Our first objective is to investigate how much control parents have over their children's school life. So the first pie chart would show parents' attitude towards extra tutorial classes in secondary school. So parents ask children to join tutorial classes in secondary school. They're directly required, or they suggested and discussed in family, or they didn't suggest at all. Most of our respondents said their parents suggested and discussed in family, accounting for a little more than 40%. Of course, some of them didn't suggest it at all, and only a little more than 22% of our respondents' parents directly required extra tutorial classes in secondary school. And if we analyze male and female, we found something interesting. Here are pretty much the same, but for the directly required, more boys' parents directly required extra tutorial classes than girls' parents in secondary school. So maybe for parents, they think for boys, they need more simple and cruel ways to let them study. And then our second objective is to know how parents' control would affect children's life, will affect children academically and mentally. So for academic, we investigated extra tutorial classes' effect on classroom concentration in formal school. So half of our respondents said they could understand more because of those extra tutorial classes. So those classes actually had positive effect on their formal classes. And a little more than 40% of our respondents stayed neutral about it, being not sure about whether those classes were useful or not. And only a little more than 9% of them said because they were more tired because those extra tutorial classes, they were more tired in formal classes. So those extra classes actually had negative effect. And for the mental effect, we asked them, to what extent do you feel stressful because of parents' involvement, from the least stressful to the most stressful? Here we can see that most of our respondents suggested they feel intense and stressed because of parents' involvement, because here 4 accounts for the most proportion. In order to compare male student and female student, I also show the trend line of male and female. Here is the male and here is the female. Here we can see the stress level of male student seem to more concentrate on a comparatively higher level here. But for the female student, their stress level seem to be more widespread. So this kind of suggests that for male students, they suffer more from stress, or they are more sensitive for stress. Our third objective is to know how parents' over-control would affect society as a whole. So we asked them, do your parents want to help you find a job by using their own career network? Half of our respondents said no, their parents don't want to do this. And 1/4 of them said maybe they're not sure. And of course, there are 1/4 of them said yes, their parents want to help them find a job directly by using their own career network. So these are significant findings in our research. We then take a look at our discussion section.